And I forgot my notes. Okay.
I printed out the PowerPoint so I can have it and make a note.
Okay.
So I'm going to also bring up our everything that we've done so far. I'm trying to.
I just got an email from Dr. Beaver saying that we need to make sure we look.
Dr. Beaver saying that we need to make
sure
rubric? That we look at.
No, not the rubric, but the comment has been making on the wiki.
The rubric?
And make sure that we
not the rubric,
those.
but the comments that he has been making on the wiki. And make sure that we incorporate those.
I thought everything that she
and
did.
I've been looking at that, but they haven't been that clear to me. Maybe
I thought we corrected, but maybe
something.
And
that's what I'm getting confused because I was thinking the same thing. I thought
Go ahead.
We had made it.
So as we record, maybe I can look up something.
And that's what I'm getting confused.
Okay.
And I was thinking the same thing. I thought I can bring it up. Yeah.
I can talk in another.
It's right. Let's see what we have.
Okay.
And so I'm
looking.
If I can bring it up, yeah. If we all look, maybe we'll have a better understanding.
Okay.
I'm looking at the top, and I'm at the top. Yeah, it's right here.
Face
will be near the
right?
Does she put on there for the mission? Are you looking at the one for the mission statement?
I see this. The first one I see is how this goes. So she say something about the mission statement. Okay, I'm looking at the top. I'm starting at the top.
Right.
Yes.
Where you say
her face will be near the notes, right?
Correct.
It's in red.
Okay, let me see.
So she put on there for the
it's the one. Okay,
what does she say
here?
Mission statement.
So if you hover
over
it,
the first one I see is about the SMART goals. So she did say something about the mission statement.
The second line.
It's almost at the very beginning.
Yeah, prepares higher education on the world.
After where you say, "Hi team, here's what I have so far." It's in red.
Okay, let me see. See, I'm not understanding. Okay, and it's a one. Okay, what does she say here?
So you like technological resources,
just hover over it, it highlights mission statement, and I don't know if you noticed, but if you go to the vision statement,
I got it.
on the second, at the
Makes
end of the
sense.
second line, it
says a world or work.
Yeah, because some are just going to go to work after high school versus higher training.
So I'm thinking this is what
I thought we already had
that.
Oh, okay.
See, but I need to look at our final submission because what we are assuming is.
All right, that's what I had initially. Yeah, I had or work,
technological
but we
resources
took it out.
early,
We took it out, but I'm not. But I'm still
innovative
confused.
online
We didn't put
instruction into the
our
high school
final
curriculum
one.
for
Like, or I'm
education
thinking it hadn't been changed on the final one. It was okay.
Or higher education.
Maybe I misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? It's like
work.
Yeah, she made the comment in another area. It's not
right.
Okay.
But what we had considered to be the final.
Okay, maybe she did the differentiation
we already had
of the final.
I see, but I need to look at our final submission because that's what we are assuming is.
Yeah,
okay, that's what I had initially. Yeah. I had but the first one was just something that I wrote.
We
took it out.
Yeah.
I mean, we took it out. I guess I'm confused why she didn't put it in our final one. I kind of wrote out on our final one. I'm thinking if it hadn't been changed in the final one, it was okay. Like a focus versus and maybe I misunderstood. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, but it's not. Yeah, she made the comment in another area that's not.
That was our raw fish pre and post edit.
I mean, like it was the very first one that I even posted, and I think I was just I even said.
Very beginning.
Yeah. Then we put it all together. We did quite a few changes after.
Yeah, because it's
so like I'm thinking. Do you think we need to put that in there, or we're okay? Yeah, but that first one was just something that I wrote. It was like, you know, that we collaborated at that point. I know.
I just believe she doesn't know. That's we have so many markets. Just a broader pre-post. And even though you're making, you know, you put a hair,
brought it
to
more.
I just think it's getting lost within that big wiki page.
Yeah.
I mean, it's broad, but it's not focusing just on world. I mean, you know, the work, I don't know.
Interesting going forward.
Now, she did make a note here.
Yeah,
that
I
in
mean,
the
like
SMART goal.
That was the very first one that I even
once again, it was just that I put there.
Posted, and I think I was just kind of.
It was just something, you know, like brainstorm.
Right.
But she wrote, and I think that I'm here with that, it says about.
And then once we all we put it all together, we made quite a few changes after that.
Yeah, because she's saying with the goals that I
I'm thinking, are you thinking we need to put that in there, or we're okay?
But if you comment, then it was like, okay, we have
that the comment, if she wanted
we
to
hadn't
change
made any proper changes.
Final submission.
You know what?
I don't know.
I think we just need to send her our final. And try to clarify, you know, tell her we've been bumping it against her comments, so we thought, and maybe there's some disconnect somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Well,
y'all looking at me like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been interesting going back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying
now,
to.
We'll say
I'm
she
trying
did
to connect
make a
to
note
what's
here
on the actual text with her comments.
that in the SMART goal.
Oh God.
Once again, that was just one that I put out there, and it wasn't. It was just something.
Okay,
you know, like
I see what her comment was for that first one. She said,
and then I think at the bottom here with that note it says something about.
It's something.
Let me see.
Oh.
I thought I saw that, but
you know what? Have you all ever clicked on it?
Comments idea.
Yeah, because
yes, and it expands her picture.
That I
in the world?
Proposed.
Yeah.
So it's not on the final.
What is all this?
No,
I've never seen it.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm going.
But if she made that comment, then it's almost like
now you got scared.
No, but it's like it's a lot of. It's like the same thing though. It's about where she says good, measurable. When you click on it, it just says comment added, and maybe.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like, I guess like we haven't made a change. Comment region changed. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Well, yeah, I just clicked on one of the comments because she highlighted some of the text, and then she. I'm looking at.
I'm trying to connect
when I submitted the goals and strategies that they are in green, and under goal number 4, the strategies, the number 1. If I click on that, she highlighted they will brainstorm on possible activities that may be incorporated into the curriculum to develop their 21st century skills. And then she asked the question, what is the expected outcome of brainstorming sessions?
Oh, you know what? Have you all ever clicked on it?
Okay, yeah, I see the little heads now.
Yes.
Okay.
What is all this? I've never seen it.
See the heads.
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
So, look.
No, but it's a lot of. It's like the same thing though. It's about what she says good, measurable.
We put together, or if
it just says comment
you're going to put the Word document together, that's going to eventually turn.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like, I guess, like we haven't made a change. Comment region change.
So that way, it's in just one document, and I don't know. I work really well when I have it printed in front of me, and I can actually read it, and then just go back and look at those comments and incorporate those comments onto the.
When I submitted the goals and strategies, that
they
are in green,
like you said, it's confusing.
And under goal number 4, the strategies, the number 1.
Some of those do need to be reworked.
If I click on that, she highlighted they will brainstorm on possible activities that
may
be
incorporated I guess my question is, I'm not understanding. Do you understand what she's asking of you in your comments?
Of brainstorming sessions.
Like, are you understanding the little comments?
Well, yeah, like you said, if you click, looking at the body of the wiki, where you can see her picture and it says 1.
Okay, yeah, I see the little
if you actually go in and click.
Okay.
it does have an additional comment. Not just hover over it, but actually click on it.
Okay.
It tells you, like, I'm looking at goal number 6, the strategies, and she highlighted the part where it says 2 courses that they will need to complete online, and then she says, good idea. So, you know, we know that we can leave that together.
Right.
But if I go to the previous one,
together.
So students will learn about 21st century skills. They will learn about engage in. So we could actually go back into that strategy and say students will learn about
I work really well when I have it printed in front of me and I can actually read it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
She said that's what she meant with the email that she just sent.
Onto the final document.
Well, I'm glad you see it because
the back and forth.
I don't see it.
Like you said, it's confusing. There are so many little things, and so some of those do need to be reworked.
Where in the area where I went.
I guess my question is, because I'm not understanding. Do you understand what she's asking
from you? Can you think of a way to accomplish the goal and engage the teachers while leaving them free to plan lessons that integrate technology?
Yeah, like you said, if you click, looking at the body of the wiki.
All right.
Where you can see her picture and it says 1.
Okay, now, so are we looking at each one, or are we only looking at the ones
it does have an additional comment.
What are we doing? We're going to go through each one and give our...
Actually,
I think we just need to. That's why I was thinking
I'm looking at goal number 6, the strategies, and she highlighted the part where it says 2 courses that they will need to complete online, and then she says, good idea. So, we know that we can leave that
submissions that we've done that we have considered as final.
Go to the previous one,
and then go back and look at what she suggested we incorporate and make those changes, but just to the final.
Engage in.
So if you were able to put that
and say,
draft,
will learn
the final draft together with all of the submissions for all the weeks.
21st. You know what I'm saying? Incorporate. She said that's what she meant with the email that she just sent.
We can go in and just compare what our final is going to look like, and then just go in and incorporate. I mean, we can divide them up. I don't think there are that many.
Wait a minute.
There are some, but I don't think there are. I mean, I don't think it'll be that cumbersome. They're very.
See, for example, like that, the one with the goal. Or say the one with the mission.
Also be time consuming.
Our mission
is to accomplish the goal and
completely
engage the
different
teachers
than that.
while leaving them free to plan lessons that integrate technology.
Not mission. Yes,
I don't think we should. I think for what we have finalized.
Okay, now, so are we looking at each one, or are we only looking at the ones we posted?
So that
what are we doing? We're going to go through each one and give
I'm trying to look at the final mission.
I think we just need to...
That's why we didn't have that at all in our final. We didn't say anything about work or...
For us to have a final submission, just take the, the different submissions that we've done that we have considered as final. And then go back and look at what she's suggesting we incorporate and make those changes, but just to the final. So if you were able to
we could add and incorporate that
draft
and just say that prepares
the final
them
draft
for
together with all of the submissions for all
whatever
the
we incorporate that last part of the mission statement.
In the next couple of days,
I'm trying to get back.
We can go in and just compare what our final is going to look like, and then just go in and incorporate. I mean, we can divide them up. I don't think there are that many.
You guys. I was
so
trying
that last sentence.
There are some, but I don't think there are. I mean, I don't think it will be that common.
That last statement that you had on your original,
for example, like that,
the one with the goal about the vision statement,
or say the one with the mission.
Students for higher education in the world of work. I think that phrase
than that.
We can
so
easily
are we going to go back and change our mission?
What our final submission was.
Yes,
I don't think we should.
And it'll incorporate that comment that she made.
What we have finalized, let's see, I'm going back to the mission, because it did say or work.
Let's see.
So that was something important to incorporate,
and then under the SMART goals, specific
we didn't have that at all in our
the
final.
SMART goals,
we didn't say anything about
she
work
just says good, specific, and measurable. It's clear when you will adopt this platform. So we're good. We don't have to do anything. I'm going to make a note of all of these.
Well,
but the thing is, let me see. Let me see, how did I do that? The actual final goal,
we could, I mean, we
it
could
wasn't as
add and
specific.
incorporate that,
So
and just say
it just
that
said by the end of the year, da 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 da. Whereas the one that I
whatever we
proposed,
incorporate that last
it
part of
was
the mission
like a
statement.
month and year.
Okay.
Where is
So it's not as specific.
it?
Okay, well we'll just look at it.
So that last sentence,
It's like the final goal
okay.
just said by the
That
end of the year 2013, 2014. It's not very, I mean, it's not that specific, but it has a date.
That says, and prepare students for higher education.
Whereas what she was saying is that the other one was
we can easily
good, but
add to what our final submission was.
okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, okay. Well, I will do that. I will put the other information that we've completed in a document in the document. Now,
and then under
question
the
about that.
goals, with specific measures, please.
When we say we're going to put the strategies in there, are we going to keep that template like we have it? You saying put that whole thing in there?
Adopt this platform.
Like the
So we're good.
template.
We don't have to do anything. I'm going to make a note of all of these.
All right.
So
Well, that's
the
I'll
thing
do that and
is,
send it.
let me see.
Because the template makes us safe.
How did I do that?
You know,
The
it's very
actual
guided.
final goal.
Yeah. And it has everything that she put there in the example, so.
It wasn't as specific. So
Yeah, you're right.
it just said by the end of the year, da 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 da. Whereas the one
Well, I'm not
that
saying
I don't
it
think,
either.
like I said,
it was like a
I'm
month.
sorry. I know we
and
moved
year.
on, but I know we have moved
it's
on,
not
but
as
I keep
specific.
clicking on her comments, and all I see. Have you seen
Okay,
the
well,
expansion,
we'll just look
Reba,
at it.
yet? Of her comments?
I finally, you have to double click on her little face.
I am. All I see.
Double click on her
very, I mean, it's not that specific, but it has a date.
Yeah, I finally did get it.
Whereas what she was saying is that the other one was
Yeah, I mean, all I
but-
do is put my cursor over there. There's a part of the sentence that gets highlighted.
I will do that.
I actually only click once.
And then you click once,
And
other
you know what?
It expands.
I'm using my work computer to look at this, and knowing them, they probably have that blocked because it's a social network.
You say we're going to put the strategies
I'm
in
gonna
there,
have
or we're going to
that's
keep
probably
that template
it.
like
That's
we
probably
have
why.
it? You saying put that whole thing in there?
Yeah.
I think
like the
but
template.
I see it. Yeah, I see it now. And like Gabby said, when you scroll over her face, you'll see a part highlighted.
I do see that.
And you click once, and it expands.
And actually, Reba, I just discovered playing with it that if you have that box or one of the boxes expanded, there is a set of arrows at the bottom, and you can keep going to the next and the next comment instead of having to close it out and open a new one. And close it again. And just use those little arrows on the bottom. Do you see them? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I see it.
And I see the arrows, but I don't see anything.
Go back and forth. You're not seeing because you're not seeing it.
But
I finally
honestly,
you have to double click on her little face on the face on the side. If you double click,
I don't think we're in bad shape. I think we're in really good shape. It's very, very few.
Yeah, I finally did
I
get
see
it.
what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm absolutely laughing because we're still learning how to work the tool, and it's almost 2 weeks
put my cursor over there.
We're almost
part of the sentence that gets highlighted, and I actually only clicked once.
And then you click
yeah,
once,
we'll incorporate it some way,
it
somehow. We'll make sure that we include those suggestions on there.
Well, let's see.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll do that.
But I see it. Yeah, I see it now. And like Gabby said, when you scroll over her face, you'll see a part highlighted. And then
and I sent you a picture.
Yes, you did. Yes, I did.
Katrina?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you get my picture?
Yes, ma'am.
One of the boxes expanded.
Do you still want me to edit?
Arrows at the bottom, and you can keep going to the next and the next comment instead of having to close it out and open a new one. And close it again. And so use those little arrows on the bottom.
I have these in mind.
It was fine.
You can just go back and forth. You're not seeing because you're not seeing it. But honestly,
okay, so let me open up the PowerPoint.
I don't think we're in bad shape. I think we're in really good shape.
If you see me looking up, I'm looking at this other computer. I see what you're
saying. So. Yeah.
And I saw. I don't know if you saw if you checked your Liberty email, but I sent her an email asking her.
I know we're almost done, and we discovered about
names. Yeah, I just sent her an email. You know, asking her clarification because everywhere I see somehow it does say that we need to video conference
suggestions on there.
Present together. Well, so that's why I'm not understanding very well if we're able to do what we said we were going to do and
all right, well, we'll do that. And I guess now we're going to look at this PowerPoint.
Well, I believe that will fulfill our.
So hopefully we will get a response from her.
Did you get it
tonight?
Katrina, did you get my picture?
I'm busy. Yo, sleep.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
What are you doing? What?
Oh, I have to send mine.
Yeah, it was fine. Okay, so let me open up the PowerPoint.
Just leave all your fans open.
Okay.
And I saw, I don't know if you saw, if you checked your Liberty email, but I sent her an email asking her. Okay. Yeah, I just sent her an email, you know, asking her clarification because everywhere I see, it does say that we need to video conference and present
the timeline.
So that's why
and
I'm
the
not
budget
understanding very well if we're able to do what we
and the
I have nothing. I don't know exactly what it is.
No.
Which bullet points?
No, I can work on that. Yeah.
Okay.
The total budget.
And then I don't know. It does
tonight.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm listening.
I just didn't mean to interrupt.
I believe the timeline, the total budget, the CIP would probably be good for me to
okay, it's gonna be okay.
Speak on. Of course, I can be anywhere else as well.
What do you think of the introduction portion of it? I know that she says somewhere that we need to have
transitions are smooth.
An intro slide stating the names of the presenters.
Yes.
And we can change that around a little bit if we need to. But then just the background information, because these are the two
I have nothing
frameworks that we are
exactly
utilizing.
What it is, which bullet points we
base our TIP
need to
on.
include.
And then I think the mission and vision statements.
Okay.
I mean, those.
And then I don't know.
Is filled out the way they are, or do you
want I'm sorry.
bullet points, or what are your thoughts?
Bullet points.
I think the mission and vision is good to be placed on there.
Yes.
What were you saying, Katrina? Go ahead.
The mission, the vision, the value statement, I think those, of course, need to obviously be placed out there. But after we do that, I think we just need to highlight with bullet points. As you were stating.
Further than what we have on there, or just focus maybe on some of the highlights of the
what do you think of the introduction portion of it? I know that she says somewhere.
No, what you have is fine. I was just I'm sorry. Maybe I misunderstood what you were saying.
Saying the names of the presenters. And we can change that around a little bit.
Yeah.
No, that's okay.
But
that's
then,
okay. So, but we do agree
the background information,
that
because
the
these are
mission,
the
vision, and
frameworks that we
value
are
statements
utilizing
are slides that need to be on there.
base our TIP
They don't necessarily need read word for word,
and vision
but
statements.
They need to be visual. They need to be.
When I present that portion, I will just highlight certain areas without necessarily having to read the whole slide.
Right.
I think the mission and
You okay, Reba?
Good.
Yep.
Okay.
To be placed on there.
Yes. I'm good.
What were you saying, Katrina? Go ahead.
And then after that, we move on to after the value statements, we move into the, and I'm just looking at the outline that she gave us for the plan. We have the goals. Now, when
what we have in there, or just
there are 3 slides for goals, 2 per page.
Highlights of the
Reba, are you planning to expand more? There's
value
the slide is there doesn't necessarily mean we have to use it or add it, but do we need to touch on some of the strategies?
Briefly, yeah.
No, that's okay. That's okay. So, but we do agree that the mission, vision, and value statements are slides that need to be on there. I don't necessarily.
I said briefly.
Word for word.
Can you hear me?
They need to be visual. They need to be there.
I can hear you.
Okay. That portion,
she just
joined. Highlight certain areas without necessarily having to read the whole slide.
Okay, I'm back. Right. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, fine.
Yep. Yes. I'm good.
Okay, so we were just saying, going back to the PowerPoint,
and then
that I had included 3 slides that have
the value statements. We move into
and there are 2 per slide, and then I don't know if when you are going to present the goals. If you just want to expand a little bit more on, and again, without necessarily having to read the goals word for word, just mention the couple of strategies that we have for each one.
There are 3 slides for goals, 2 per page.
Yes.
Yeah, we're here. I'm here.
Reba, are you planning to expand more? Okay. The slide is there doesn't necessarily mean we have to use it or add it.
And so, or we could just incorporate another
strategies
slide like I have there, and you could add bullet points to that particular slide about the strategies, Reba.
Are you okay? Okay.
I probably wouldn't want to add anything to what you have on these, because I don't want it to be too much. So she will have our...
Reba? Oh, we lost her.
Hey, Reba. I can just talking about it, kind of like you said, expand on
I don't know what's
a little bit each goal about our strategies or how we plan to implement them or what have you.
Okay.
And
so we were just saying, going back to the PowerPoint,
and I see that it's written out here. The only thing about it, if I do it that way,
there are 2 per slide.
I actually went in when I updated slides after that.
If you just want to expand a little bit more on,
because
again, without necessarily having to read the goals word for word,
it can be mentioned briefly in passing,
strategies that we have for each one.
Can you all hear?
Yes, I can hear.
Yeah, we're here. I'm here.
I think it's just lagging.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we lost her again as well.
Yep.
And so, or we could just incorporate another.
And so I went in and I deleted some of the slides. So she said she didn't want to do the strategies, not to make it too, so that we don't make it so long, because we only have 15 minutes. Anyway,
I probably wouldn't want to add
anything
to what you have on these.
Okay.
Because I don't want it to be too.
Your portion, Katrina, you're going to focus on the budget.
She will have our.
Questions. So, I leave that entirely up to you.
I could just
which
kind of like you said.
I mean, we can get rid of the Children's Internet Protection Act
You should go about a strategy or how you plan to.
I think we need to mention it.
Yeah,
we need to mention it.
Okay. And
presenting and the fact that it's going to be all in time support and all of that.
And I see that it's written out here. The only thing about if I do it that way.
And then conclusions, I guess.
When
after that,
the strategies are after that.
And I got rid of the assessment because we don't need to
go
into detail about that.
No.
I mean, it can be
I think we pretty much covered
passing,
it. Oh,
that's it.
Reba.
Seems
like she coming back and then it pops right out. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we lost
Reba again.
Yeah, but like I said, it was like she was coming back. And then she popped back out. But
yeah, it sounded like she was, and then she was gone.
And so
okay, well, what happened to my visual view?
Some of the slides. So she said she didn't want to do the strategy.
I don't know. I'm still here. I see you. I hear you.
So that we don't make it so long because we only have 15 minutes. Anyway, or a maximum of 15
let's just
minutes.
get to working.
And so
let's make it do what
Katrina,
it do.
You're going to focus on the budget.
Okay, so you can just go ahead and work on your slides.
I leave that entirely up to you as to which
and then,
slides. I mean, we can get rid of the Children's
just put everything
Internet
together.
Protection Act. I don't think we need to go into
Yeah,
detail,
she
but
said
I
she's
do
having
believe that the
technical
budget
difficulties.
portion
I understand.
of it, what you
We figured that out.
what you presented, and the fact that it's going to be all in time support and all of that is going to be a major selling point for the plan. And then conclusions, I guess, after that.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. My computer, once again.
Any other thoughts?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so let me go back in here, the PowerPoint. So then we agree that the strategy slide we don't need.
Yeah, we
lost.
Right. If I'm going to expand on it as I talk about goals, I would say no.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the timeline for implementation? And Katrina, is that to cover?
Yeah, I'm going to cover that, but I also need to make some corrections with the dates as well. I got to make sure I do that as well.
Yeah, we are on 2013 to 2015, right?
Okay.
Right.
That's what our plan is covering.
So you can just
we need to make sure that that's
and work on your slides.
Consistent, yeah.
Let's see. And then,
then we have the timeline and then the budget, and then we also said that we don't need to have the Children's Internet Protection Act slide, so I will get rid of it.
I agree.
Okay.
Okay, and then so the implement timeline, the budget, and then conclusions and references.
There you are.
Hello.
That gives us a total of 13 slides.
13. So we have taken
my computer
out
once again.
What about the needs assessment? Did you take that out?
Take that one out.
Okay.
And the strategies.
So let me go back in here.
We took that out.
PowerPoint.
Timeline of
So then
implementation.
we agree that the strategy slide
we
don't need
right? That to mention that
the protection.
If I'm going
That's
to
what it was.
expand on it as I
we're not putting in the needs assessment.
What about the timeline for implementation?
Isn't that how we're selling our
cover or?
Okay, that is something that. Yeah, we're going to have a needs assessment in there, which we haven't really talked about. I think we can. I think from what I saw, some comments and questions that other teams had, right? She was saying just make up. You know, like when we did the needs assessment, we were wondering if we would have to actually go out and get some information from, distribute. We're supposed to have some hypotheticals.
So
data.
Have
make up some chart or something.
The budget,
I guess. So
and then we also said that we don't need to
have
have the Children's Internet Protection Act slide. So I will get rid of it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because we need to answer a need, right?
The budget and then conclusions.
That's part of our selling point.
Yep.
That gives us a total of 13
so let's then
13. So we have taken out. What about the needs assessment?
We have that before the timeline for implementation, right?
And the strategies.
We took that out.
Timeline of implementation.
When we're doing this presentation,
Katrina's keeping that. She wants to keep that.
We want to explain,
the protection.
Discuss the need prior to us talking about what we're doing.
Yeah,
right.
That one we're gonna get rid of.
Even though that's not how it's supposed to be in the table of contents, I would think maybe we should put that.
Because we're answering.
Up front.
Yes, because we're answering the need.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is something
that's our introduction because we're answering the need.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a needs assessment
or problem
or
whatever.
Really talked about. I think we can. I think from what I saw, some comments and questions that other teams had. She was saying just make up. You know, like when we did the needs assessment, we were wondering if we would have to actually go out and get information from distributors.
We're supposed to have some hypothetical. You can do a graph. You can just put.
You just make up some charts or something. I guess
so.
Well, like you said, we could make a made-up chart
based on the assessment,
based on the answers on the questions that we had on the needs assessment. Just put a graph on here.
Yes, you're right.
I'm thinking about doing a risk management chart.
Yep.
What?
A risk management
and it works
chart.
Put
that back.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
We
the
have
risk
that before the time
of us not having this in place, they're not prepared for the workforce. So all of the risks are high. All of the needs.
When we're doing this presentation,
and so what we're going to do is mitigate the risk.
To explain, discuss the need prior to us talking about what we're doing.
Okay.
Like
even though that's not how
if we don't train them,
does that mean
I would think maybe we should put that
chart
up front. Part of the introduction, maybe.
Yeah, if we don't train them on the use of 21st century skills, then
they're not prepared.
It's the chart. I mean, our needs assessment.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Or either higher education or the workforce.
Right. Okay. So I would think that would go up there.
Hold on. What?
In the introduction.
Okay. You'll have to text him because I'm going to miss the class, honey.
I mean, you can do a graph. You can just put
okay, needs assessment.
Well, like you said, we can just make a made-up chart.
You want me to just send you a chart of the risks that we're mitigating?
So for one of our questions were the existing
graph here, and then what?
And it works in our favor.
Okay, so I would think that maybe
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, because like some of our questions, I'm just looking at the needs assessment, and it's like it talks about the existing curriculum, so we can show that those that were assessed saw that we had, they did not agree that we had a curriculum in place that really was designed to heavily promote like certain things that we have on there. And I think your questions were like strongly agree, neutral disagree, strongly disagree.
Then
and maybe if she has this tool, we need to make sure we reference some information from this tool.
Or either higher education or the workforce.
Like the 21st century skills. We need to make sure we mention that again in our needs assessment. Specifically talk about that.
So we're thinking maybe a couple of charts. One that has the first, results for the first 4 questions.
Okay, so for one of our questions were the existing curriculum.
I'm thinking, that's what I'm thinking, because that helped us come to the conclusion that
so I would think that maybe
we need something to help prepare them, and this is what this plan will do.
I'm just looking at the needs assessment.
So I think if we make sure it's in line with our
the existing
assessment
curriculum, so we can show
tool, then we can shows a clear connection.
Right,
so that we
did
not agree that we had a curriculum in place that really
charts. One for the first 4
was
questions.
designed to heavily promote like certain things that we have on here.
A second one,
and I think your questions were like strongly, our questions strongly agree, neutral, disagree,
and they can both go in one chart in one
and maybe
slide. It doesn't have to be
if she has this tool, we need to make sure we reference some information from this tool,
what the general feeling is,
like the 21st century,
from the parents
skills.
And students and
we need to make sure we mention that again in our needs assessment. Specifically talk about that.
We're thinking maybe a couple of charts. One that has the first, results of the first 4 questions.
It's good. I'm here. It's good.
Okay.
I'm thinking, that's what I'm thinking, because that helped us come to the conclusion that this is what we need something to help prepare them, and this is what this plan will do.
And then from there, I can move on to the chart.
So I think if we make sure it's in line with our assessment tool, then we can
show our names and everything.
A clear connection.
All right,
we work
what
through
this
to get to where we are.
We need to be
the names,
dummy charts.
I have a title page and then our names.
And then a second one.
And I can change that slide instead of saying introduction.
About the 21st century skills. And they can both go in one chart, in one slide. It doesn't have to be 2 separate ones. And then just highlight what the responses were, what the general feeling is.
Or do you want the cards after the background information?
And administrators.
I have one thing. I was going to say something real quick. You're not doing a separate slide for the presenters, are you? Because I'm thinking the presenters can be on that first slide where you say first faith, early college, high school, 2013-15 technology implementation plan. I think then list the presenters.
We can
just have that all there instead of having another slide.
Okay, I gotta see.
So that particular slide,
I guess I could,
that is,
right after it says 2013-15 technology implementation plan, and then the next line.
There,
maybe
I can move on to
I think so. I think just one.
By.
Or
then in the order in which we
talking about like our names and everything.
Yeah, that's fine.
We need to be.
And I'm also going to have. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to have a side.
Our name.
So get rid of.
And I can change
that the picture where you can see
introduction.
you on.
Like say, I can presenters.
Okay.
On the title.
Okay.
Presenters.
I don't know if there's a way to incorporate the pictures on that first slide.
No, I was trying to do like a pop-out.
I have one thing. I was going to say something.
It'll come together. It's going to be like a pop-out on the side.
Okay.
The presenters are you? Because I'm thinking the presenters can be on that first slide where you say first faith, early college, high school, 2013-15 technology implementation plan.
So it kind of be like we are
then list the presenters.
With the little picture.
Just have that all there.
With the little picture, Katrina.
Yeah.
Instead of having another
is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm going to make it like it's a course.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got her reply, and here's what she says.
I guess I could.
Encourage you to
right after it says 2013-15 technology
online
implementation plan, and then on the next line, maybe.
Other collaborative
I think just one.
Screens.
By.
However, with careful editing,
in the order in
you
which
can
we
record
appear.
individual components, and then one person can volunteer to combine them into one video.
Reba.
Good.
Okay.
So we have the option.
Okay.
Is that easier?
That's great.
So get rid of.
That's terrific.
I have no clue.
You know why it's terrific if we can do this?
Is the editing?
What now?
Okay. I don't know if there's a way to incorporate.
If we can do this,
is the editing going to be a lot for you?
No. Not at all.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now, will we have to be mindful of our volume, our tone, or you can adjust that so it's all like, you know, like it's not like we're talking like we are excessively loud, and then someone else is coming in softly and talking. Will it be?
Okay, well,
is that what you're saying?
Okay.
Or do we need to be mindful when we're presenting to keep a...
Be mindful. Be mindful.
Okay, I just
of your tone.
So
here's what she said. Because I encourage
and
you
I
to
have
meet location quote.
I will try
online.
I will try to adjust the audio, but
to share screen.
I have an advantage.
However,
I have a different type of mic. I have a blue mic, so that's
and then one person can volunteer to
a difference.
into one video.
But
I know.
I will try to adjust the gain and the volume, so hopefully that'll work out.
To do.
But even if we were presenting on WebEx or something like that, we still would run into that problem, because I witnessed that this weekend. You know, some people were clearer than the other.
Is the editing going to be a lot for you?
All right.
Okay.
Now, will we have to be mindful of our?
So I plan to have a lot.
Tone, or you can adjust
so
that. So
my
it's all
next
like,
question is,
you know, like it's not like we was talking
I know
excessively
that
loud, and then someone else is
PowerPoint is
coming in softly and
what
talking.
people
Will
are
it
going
be?
to see.
Can you gauge? Or do we need to be mindful when we're presenting to keep a?
Okay, so again, my question for the recording portion of it.
So it won't be too, like,
people are going to see the PowerPoint, correct?
Correct.
Like,
Correct.
That's what the screencast is going to be, right?
Right.
And then I do the transitions for my portion, and then Reba, you do yours, and then Katrina, you do yours.
Okay.
I know.
That's why I'm asking, because I don't know.
Okay, when I get your audio, I'm going to line it up with however long your the PowerPoint that you're using, and so I'll that comes in with the editing. It's not a problem at all.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
All right.
So we don't have to do like we did our presentations and like Gabby is saying, and click as we go to the next slide. Is that what you're asking, Gabby?
Okay, so
as we
my next question
we
is,
click to on our next slide as we present, and that all is what we send to you, or will you match what
people are going to see?
Or are you saying you're going to match what we say and guide the slide along as we talk?
Okay. Let me clarify.
Okay, so
you are going to talk to your
portion of it.
PowerPoint.
People are going to see
in your PowerPoint. There's an audio section that you're going to put into the PowerPoint, correct? Or are you going to record it as a wave? You have options. So you can record it as a wave, or you.
I was going to like Cam's.
What?
No, that's why I'm asking, because
so if we do it as a, I guess my concern with it would be how clear would the PowerPoint be if I did use Camtasia and say you did the audio in addition, you added audio to your PowerPoint versus me doing Camtasia. Would it look the same? Do you know?
Okay.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like if I recorded it in Camtasia and did
so we don't have to do like
still look the same
presentations and like Gabby is saying, and click as we go to the next slide. Is that what you're asking, Gabby?
Okay.
We click to our next slide as we present, and that all is what we send to you, or will you match?
Well, I'm doing the PowerPoint
you're going to match what we say and guide the slide along.
Yes, it has a narration. The versions that I have 2007, 10. There's a narration. It's a little symbol, like a little voice, like a little volume symbol. Let me go to it right now. I can
see if I can find it.
Let me see.
I was going to do like Kim's
where you see sound, insert sound, record sound.
Okay, so if we
drop down to record sound,
I guess my concern with it would be how clear would
you go to the ribbon and you go to insert.
If I did use Camtasia,
and then from insert,
you did,
and then there's that little speaker light, and it says sound.
You see audio. Me doing Camtasia.
I don't see sound. I see audio browser, audio from file, or record audio.
You understand what I'm saying? Like if I
record audio, well, mine say record sound. Same
it will
thing.
Still look the same.
Yeah, that's it.
I just think we need to agree.
All right. So will that be easy for you to do? Reba, do you have that capability on your PowerPoint?
And you, Katrina, you're just saying that
when I clicked on my PowerPoint this time, it's showing me
I'm doing the PowerPoint and advancing
how
my
to use
slides.
Camtasia with PowerPoint.
What I'm saying.
Okay, so I guess this is automatic.
Do you have the PowerPoint presentation open right now? Or not? Okay. So like Katrina said, if you go up to the top where you have all your little menus and drop downs and everything, do you see the one that says insert?
And I clicked on it.
See if I can
insert.
And then audio.
Record
audio
sound.
File,
record audio.
Record audio.
Right.
Record audio or record sound.
Okay, I see record audio, and I see clip art audio and audio from file.
Right.
I don't see.
Go to where it says,
okay.
Record sound.
I don't see record sound. I just see record audio.
Well, yours may say audio.
Okay, click on that.
I don't see sound. I see audio browser, audio from file, or record audio.
And then you just record it.
Audio.
Okay, I see it.
So we can do it that way.
Okay. I need clarity.
So will that be easy for you to do? Reba, do you have that capability on your PowerPoint?
Yeah, I think this will be the easiest.
When I clicked on my PowerPoint, this
consistent.
All the files
it's showing me
and
how to use Camtasia with PowerPoint.
And it has a timer too, so it'll be good for us to gauge our 5 minutes.
Right.
I guess it's just
right.
Do you have the PowerPoint presentation open right now?
That sounds easy enough.
So like Katrina said, if you go
are these files going to be humongous, Katrina, that we're going to have to just upload them to YouTube, or do you think
we're probably going to load them up to YouTube, but I will provide options. If I will let you know, I'm here. I will let you know if I can't send an email because I've had that problem with my last class, especially using Liberty email.
Okay.
Go to where it says.
So, like you said, we have options. We can upload it to
sound. I don't see
correct
sound. I just see
record audio. It's not a problem.
That sounds
this is the easy part to me.
Okay, and now.
Okay, so I think we just need to. I will work on the charts and.
I'm on a Mac, so that's
okay.
Insert that in the PowerPoint and send it to you again. And I guess once we finalize,
pause, play, etc.
That introduction, just so that you are all in agreement. And
I think this will be the easiest, and I think that'll be that'll help. All the files are the same.
Okay.
What deadline are we going to give ourselves to get that information to you, Katrina, so that you can put it together, and it can be posted and all that good stuff?
Wednesday, I can give you up to Thursday. But I prefer Wednesday, if you can.
Are these files
I prefer Wednesday, but if you get okay,
upload them to YouTube, or do you?
But if you can't, hey,
Wednesday evening.
Yes. Wait a minute. Wednesday at 11:59 Eastern Time. That was a joke, you guys, because you know everything is due. Everything is due at 11:59.
Okay.
No later than that.
So, like you said, we have options. We can upload it to YouTube if we needed to.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds perfect.
So I will just ask that you
Okay, so
I'll
I
send you the
think we just
PowerPoint
need
tomorrow at some point.
I will
and if you
work
can
on
just
the
send me a
chart
quick email back, or even a
and
text if it's easier, and say, it looks
insert
good,
it in
go
the
ahead and record.
PowerPoint and
Okay.
send them
Making
to
sure
you
that I have all
again.
the information. I know
I just want
everything's
to
so right, I just
finalize
wanted you to look at the
those
charts
guidance
that I will
introduction
create.
just so that you are all in agreement as to what
And
needs
if
to be
you
included
you're
and all of
okay,
that.
get your blessing, I will go ahead
And
and
then I
record
can
and
move
get that to you.
forward and start recording.
All right.
Now, what deadline are we going to give ourselves to
Everybody
get that
good?
information to you, Katrina, so that you can put it together?
Now I have a
and it can be
question. The
posted
planning
I got it out. I
committee
took it out.
slide. Okay.
I was gonna make up some
But
names.
how about on our Word document?
Or take some of the titles that we see in some of the other
Let's
plans,
aim for Wednesday.
and then just make up some
Okay.
names, I would think.
Wednesday evening?
Not too many.
Okay. And how many people you think we need?
10, 15 tops, I would say.
10?
Katrina, what do you think?
I think about 7 to 10.
7 to 10? Okay.
Okay.
No later than that.
All right. And then
I will
for
not be up at 11:59 p.m.
the goals, I may not do anything
Okay.
different with that.
I will
But I may just keep it the
just
same.
ask that you
And
I'll
just
get
talk,
the
because that's
PowerPoint
what I'm talking about, the
tomorrow
goals and
at some point,
strategies,
and you can
right?
just send me a quick
Yes.
email back or even a text if it's easier and say, it looks good, go ahead and record. Making sure that I have all the information. I know everything's all right, I just
Y'all
want to
excited?
look at the charts that I will create.
I guess.
And if you're okay, you're blessed.
Reba, you should have seen the look on your face. Reba looked like, huh?
Be honest. I'm just gonna have to be the honest one here. No.
Now I have a question. The planning committee slide.
Done.
The Camtasia scares me a little bit. I've used it a couple of times, but
But
it's
how
weird.
about on
There are too
our
many
Word
steps
document?
involved, but if I can just record my
for that.
audio on PowerPoint,
And then just make up
I'm
some
happy.
names.
Okay. Well, we're going to make it happen.
simple. That's
Not too
right.
many.
Okay. And how many people you
All
think
right,
you
and then
need?
just one final thing
10,
for the Word
15
document,
tops,
because
I
I
would
would
say.
need to submit by
Katrina,
Sunday.
what do you think?
What kind of deadline when can we expect to see
Okay.
7 to 10?
better
Okay.
draft, Reba, so that we can go over it, review it and make changes as we need to
All
based
right.
on what
And then
she's
for
recommending.
the goals, I will just, I
It's
may
not
not
due
do
until
anything
Sunday,
different with
but we
that.
do need to
I'll
allow
look,
time to be able to
but
go
I
back
may
and
just keep it the same
You know,
incorporate those recommendations.
and just talk, because that's what I'm talking about, the goals and strategies, right?
Okay.
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 I'll just put it together by Thursday.
All right.
Okay.
I
And what I'll do with the PowerPoint, I'll go back to the PowerPoint again because we do need to include references on there. I will put the references that I use that I'm using for the 21st century skills.
I'm just gonna have to be the honest one here.
yes.
No.
I was a
I'll
little
include on
concerned
again
about the
whatever we
Camtasia thing,
use.
but now that we're not going to
We
use
can,
that,
you
I'm
can
good.
just go ahead and add the
Because
references
Camtasia
that
scares
you
me a
use.
little bit. I've
Okay.
used it a couple of
That we
times,
have
but it's
everything.
weird. There are too many
Listed on
steps
there.
involved, but if I can just record my audio
so
on
everybody is
PowerPoint,
responsible for
I'm
placing
happy.
their own references
keep
on
it
the
simple.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That's right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, and then just one final thing for the Word document, because that we need to
No,
submit by
thank you.
Sunday.
We're taking
What kind
care
of
of the
deadline are
technology
we?
portion of it.
When can we expect to see better draft
Yes.
Okay, anything else?
so that we can go over it,
All
review
right.
it, and make changes as we need to based on what she's recommending?
I don't think so.
I think we covered everything.
It's not due until Sunday, but we just need to allow
Okay,
time to be able to go back and
All right.
incorporate those recommendations.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
don't forget to do your reflections.
Okay.
I'll just
There are
put it
little
together
bullet
by
points that we need to
Thursday.
follow that she wants us to include on there with some questions.
Okay, and what I'll do with the PowerPoint,
I'll
I'm just
email
going
it.
back to the PowerPoint again because we do need to include references on there. I will put the references that I use, that I'm
And
using for the
any other
21st century
comments,
skills, and
jokes?
then the
Anything?
NETS. I'll include, and
11:59
I guess
Wednesday.
whatever we use You can just go in and add the references that you use. So you have everything listed on there.
And then I guess you post the final product onto YouTube.
Yes, ma'am.
So we can post that on our blogs.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, and I'll try to have that done no later than Friday, Saturday morning.
The technology portion of it.
All right.
Oh, man, if you can have it done by Friday, I'm going to be so happy.
Hallelujah.
All right.
Well, let's see to worry about.
Well, I'm going to stop recording, and I pray this went well.
And did you say the other day that... okay, yeah. Stop recording.
Good.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
All right.
You said that we're not on the air anymore, right?
Right.
And don't forget to do your reflections. Well, there are little bullet points that we need to follow that she wants us to include on there with some questions.
Yeah, are you?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Hello?
There must be a really long delay tonight.
Comments?
No, my question was, I heard you talk about a little bit about the EDUC 698, and that's the practicum, right?
Yes.
How is that?
Wednesday.
I would say start early.
The final product
okay.
on YouTube again, so we can post that on our
coming
blog.
to a slight issue, and one of the I'm just going to be honest. One of my classmates shared with me.
Okay.
I'm saying this honestly,
well,
but
we can have it done by Friday.
I'm buffering it. She said, "Just be careful who you take."
Right.
Well,
and I believe I have a good instructor.
Yeah.
I just
and did you say the other?
The correspondence has been slow. That's
with the doctor.
Yeah. I'm redoing something that was done the second week of class. I thank God that she's been gracious, but there was a lot of time delay. So I'm praying it works out for me. Yeah. So am I making sense?